I'm Jessica.
And I'm Jessica, and together we are the Wine Mouths.
Welcome back to What's in the Bag? Our Terroir series. So we are on to our fifth wine. We're almost to the end. So we've still got some more things to teach you about Terroir, and we're going to do that with the RayLen Category 5, another North Carolina wine.
Yay! All right, so we're back with the RayLen Category 5. Fill up our glasses. So RayLen is named after the winery's two daughters. So it's a combination of their two names. And it's located in the Yadkin Valley. And it's pretty close to both of us, so we like to go there as much as we can. They have great wine.
Yeah, and they specialize in dry wines, which is nice too.
Yeah.
So we're still in the region of North Carolina talking about Terroir, and RayLen is located near us, as we mentioned, but in the center of the state, so the Piedmont region. It's still hot and humid. It is North Carolina, but it's going to be a little bit cooler than the coast, which we talked about last episode. And RayLen is located in one of the AVAs of North Carolina, the Yadkin Valley AVA. And AVA is an American viticultural area, so it's a designated spot for growing grapes. So we have a few of those in the state, but Yadkin Valley is the first one and the largest one. So
yeah. So we're going to use this wine to talk about a few things, but one of the first we wanted to hit on was humidity. So in North Carolina, that's one of our biggest challenges when growing grapes for wine, because the humidity really can promote disease. All that moisture is a magnet for disease and fungus and the things that trickle down. So we're going to talk a little bit about moisture versus drought too. So moisture promotes vegetative growth, which then increases the acid level in the fruit and makes it more diluted. So it's not really a great thing. Too much moisture is not a good thing for the grapes. But then drought is not a good thing either, because you're going to get less yield. The grapes can actually get sunburnt, and then it impairs the ripening of the grapes too. So you really are looking for that kind of in between.
yeah, so
That sweet spot.
with that, a big factor of terroir in the climate and all of that is the precipitation. So with precipitation, you do need rain. Obviously, any living thing needs water. So you need rain for your grapevine, but the ideal time to have that rain is in the winter. And you kind of want it to be more drought-like in the summer and the growing season, specifically around veraison. So veraison is that time where the grapes are ripening, they're changing color, around August, September here. And so that's the key time for the grapes themselves. And you want drought-like conditions because that will advance the ripening, allow all the sugars and everything to concentrate in the grape and taste yummy. But if you get a lot of rain during veraison, then you can have splitting of the berries. So all that rain will just go into the skin of the grape. I mean, it's porous, so it'll fill up with water and split, and then you can have rot because of the humidity. So we fight that a lot in North Carolina because our rainy season is, unfortunately, August, September timeframe. So we do get rain during veraison. So that's an added pressure that grape growers have to fight and figure out how to deal with. So
yeah, and one very unpredictable thing, kind of predictably unpredictable, are big weather events such as hurricanes. So the past 2 years, we've had some hurricanes come through North Carolina right around harvest time, that's a big thing to go against, because the farmers have to decide quickly whether they want to go ahead and harvest all the grapes, if they're getting close to being fully ripe, or try to leave them on the vine. So it's a big gamble, and a lot of times they'll go ahead and just harvest early, and you can do different things with the grapes depending on how far they were able to get to fully ripen and all that. But this wine from RayLen is called Category 5, which is how you categorize hurricanes, right? So it was actually named after Hugo, which came through and wiped out the dairy farm that was in the location and actually opened them up to be able to plant grapes and turn them into the vineyard that they are today. So, silver lining, and it's a great wine.
yeah, and you'll see the hurricane on the label right there. So this wine, talking about it, It's category 5 for the Hurricane, but also it's comprised of 5 grapes. Clever. So it's Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Petit Verdot, and Syrah. So 4 of those are Bordeaux varietals. So it's kind of their take on a Bordeaux blend. And it's their top seller. So let's dive in.
All right. So the first thing I noticed was the deep color.
Yeah.
And that could be the Petit Verdot showing through. And just all of these are great, beefy. What's the color?
Black fruit.
Yeah. Not too much of the oakness coming through.
No, but a little more kind of on the leather aspect of oak.
That's good. Good tannins.
Medium bodied, still a little.
Yeah.
Kind of everyday drinking.
Would pair nicely with pretty much any kind of food, I think.
Be good with a really large burger. Burger and fries.
But I think it would hold its own against a big juicy steak too. Be good. I like it.
Yeah, a lot of fruit notes in that.
Yeah. Very good. So you can always count on RayLen for putting out some really good dry wines, and we recommend the Category 5 as a great one.
Yep, and they do the Category 5 every year, so this is something that they kind of make the blend every year to taste very similar, so you always know what to expect when you're buying a Category 5, which is really nice.
Yeah. All right, well thanks. And don't forget,
Embrace your wine mouth.